remember the song from the singer Meatloaf, the one that says, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Yes. Well, you know, Princess Mako from Japan proved that true love mattered more to her than a royal title. She married her college sweetheart, a supposed commoner, against her family's will and their wishes. Actually, it was like a lot of the country was like, no. It took 4 years for her to marry him.
Wow.
And it stripped her of her royal status. So this begs the question, when it comes to true love, is it worth sacrificing everything for it? What are your thoughts?
Depends on what you view as everything. So I think in this case, maybe she doesn't value this royal status. Right. Maybe that's not what she values. Maybe what she values is love. So I think, again, it depends on what you value and what your everything is. And bigger than that, I think that a man that truly loves you won't allow you to give up everything for him. If somebody really loves you, they're not gonna allow you to give up the things that actually really matter to you.
Everything that matters to you.
Yeah, they're not gonna allow you to do it because that's what love is. Love is, I'm not gonna let you just like abandon, I don't know. I saw one thing that said, would you abandon stability? Why would a man wanna be with you and you can't have stability?
Right.
You feel me? Like there's certain things that I just don't think that if you genuinely love someone, you'd allow them to give up.
Well, what I didn't like about this case was that in Japan, if a male royal member marries a commoner, he doesn't lose his status.
Oh, that's so whack.
In that case, I felt like she should have tried, and which she probably tried to do, that's why it took 4 years. They didn't even give her a wedding. She got married at like the courthouse, and then they did a news conference, and now they'll be going to New York. And I just think it was just so unfair, and we just have to keep fighting for women's rights, even though it's like a royal, you know, right.
But around the world.
It's just around the world, we have to keep fighting for women. But in this sense, would I give up true love? I think the first time, if I got married, I would. But if I got divorced the second time, I'm marrying for money.
That's keeping it real. That's really how, guys, I've heard, what is it about that? I've heard so many people say, the first time you marry for love, the second time you marry for money. Not you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She went opposite.
I said not you.
She's hilarious.
No, well, that's money over there.
think you should be
Jesus!
Trying to take it easy.
Young Jesus!
I think if a man asked me to give up some things, I think I wouldn't give up everything.
Yeah.
I would make more time for him. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't give up anything because I don't think there's anything that's guaranteed, and I wouldn't want to be left with nothing.
Yeah. What's something you would give up?
I would give up some work time. Do you know what I mean? I think I would spend more time with him and maybe not work as much, or, you know, figure out a way we can spend time that I'm not giving up anything.
Would you live somewhere else? Would you move?
I couldn't move until my kids were in college.
Okay.
That's my
And I go back to what you said. I do think that everybody's everything is relative. So if that wasn't that big to you when it comes to true love, then that's not a big stake for her to remove. But I do think that at the end of the day, when you die, you want to hope that you have somebody that you love beside you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, you're not, what are you gonna do, die with your money?
No.
Are you gonna die with your wealth? You're gonna die with your fame?
Your
No,
career's
you wanna
not
die
gonna
with
save
love.
you. Yeah.
And if you've been in love before, that feeling, that emotion,
Nothing
that
like
journey, the healing, there's nothing like it.
Agreed.
So in this case, I do think that for many who, it's easier for someone who hasn't had love to risk this than someone who has had love. When you haven't had it, that's all you want.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
And I think that's what happened in this case.